Okay, welcome back to the channel, ladies and gents. We're going to dive straight in. This is a pretty quick video, but this is going to be short and sweet, and it's pretty cool actually what we're actually going to be doing. So I wanted to put this in. This is a key section of really the main part of what brings out a good paint job, you know, is being clean. So, you know, we start by hoovering the floor rather than sweeping, because sweeping just brushes up the dust a bit. So hoovering, you manage to keep the dust down a bit, and yeah, let's dive straight in. So boots were nice and cleaned, airline was wiped down, you know, just trying to be as clean as possible. So prep wise, we actually primed this bumper twice. First time we got some filler in certain areas that kind of were a bit obvious. Second time, once it was already in primer, we were then able to spot some you know, just some more areas that kind of needed a bit more of attention, and then literally we dive straight into getting it painted. So I actually painted this bumper twice. So we done it in the blue to start with. So this is a three-stage color, technically, so we had to put like a dark blue down first, and then we put almost like the pearl effect over the top, which really brings out the actual color of this. So it's an absolutely stunning blue. It's Ford Spirit Blue, thinking going off by memory, and on our particular system there's only one shade of it, which, you know, match was actually pretty good. So I tinted the first colour ever so slightly, just a little bit lighter, just to make the colour match slightly better, but it wasn't actually awful, if I'm being honest. But you know, while I was playing about, it was always good to just try and make it as good as we can. So, you know, as you can see, my chosen weapon of choice is the DV1. And that is I believe a 1.2 B plus air cap, for anybody wondering. It's a great gun, to be honest. So it really lays down colour well, pretty good on paint usage. Yeah, so we're actually switching over to the Vilbus disposable cup system as well, but for now we're actually on the SATA RPS pots. So the main reason for actually switching is more so because they do a pot which is like a 400ml pot, so it's almost an in-between of what I use really, and I just feel it will kind of use that and utilize that a little bit more than having two different cups that we currently use. So pros and cons of all types of systems, but I think this may be a good choice for us, so we'll try it and we'll see how we go. So we're going to get into the interesting part. Now the blue is all done, we had to fine line these sections out, and the customer wanted these sections in gloss black. So changed gun here. I've actually got an Iwata W300. This is a 1.0 setup, and this is a nice little gun. It's a pretty new gun to me in the shop, because a lot of the stuff I do is fairly small, and to be honest, I absolutely love this thing. So you know, it's direct, there's minimal overspray, and it lays down so well. So the black that we use is a pretty good cover in black, and we only needed 2 coats of this, and we was pretty covered. So it's always a bit nerve-wracking when you're having to do a bit of fine line, and trying to get something right off of it was a bit of a blurry picture that the customer gave to me, so I actually had it printed out and masking up the lines as good as I could see on the actual picture. So I was actually unsure on what to do with the bottom, because I couldn't really see what somebody else had done as what I was trying to copy. obviously going off this other picture, so it kind of just ran with where the fine line kind of sat nicely on like a line on this bumper. So kind of took the chance, I guess, ran with it, and you know, it's low down anyway, so whether it was blue or black, either way it would have looked really good either way. So, you know, this is the second coat. What you'll see is we're going to lay some clear down, make this nice and shiny, and we'll show you some end photos of it just before the customer was here to collect it. And I actually took the photos before I put the number plate on, just because it looks mean. It looks really mean. So yeah, really happy how it come out, and yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Like I say, short and sweet, but how good does that look? It come out awesome. So yeah, short and sweet, and catch you on the next one, guys. Hope you enjoyed that one.